Hello there, how's the day been treating you so far? Okay, so today I'm going to do basically part 1 of a potential 2-part review here. I ordered some stuff on Amazon a little while back and they came quite quickly within a couple of days. A couple of things I got was 2 cheap replacement batteries for this here camera what I am using right now. I'm just going to compare these quickly against my additional spare batteries that I already have. This is actually not the one that came with the camera, that's actually in the camera right now. This is the Duracell backup that I got, and this works quite nicely. It is in every way comparable to the original, what I am using at this point. And these look, at first glance, as you can see, completely unopened in both cases. Da-da-da, da-da-da, there you are. Everything's all nice and in order. Got these little protective packaging bits that I'll probably be thrown off. Let's just open this bad boy up. Cursory glance, they look identical in each major regard. I can't get the damn thing out of the box. Excuse me while I go off camera. Yes, they're virtually impossible to get out of the little case here, aren't they? Maybe I'll have a bit of luck with either one. Oh no, hang on, I think I've got some give. Bloody hell. Flaming Nora. There we go. Alright, I'll try that again. Looks, as far as size is concerned and shape and whatnot, they look more or less the same in all regards. Just a different colour, different packaging and so on and so forth as far as, you know, all that jibber jabber is concerned. Don't disassemble, don't dispose of in fire, don't store in temperature over 60 degrees centigrade. Don't put in the recycling bin. Right, well, sputter fingers, I'm being sloppy. Everything seems to match up nicely there. It looks like it's the same sort of connectors and everything, so everything does seem to be quite nicely in order. Here's my charger. Let's just see. That fits in quite nicely. It does fall out a bit if you try doing a turnover like that. The original battery doesn't do that, I've noticed, which is a bit odd, but let's face it, when are you going to be turning this over like that? You're never going to be turning it over like that. Does this fit? Oh, that actually fits nicer. That is a nicer fit. And these are cheap batteries, whereas this was quite an expensive one from PC World, and it does that. I'm starting to like these already. Well, tell you what, I'm going to put this one in here. I'm going to go underneath the table, what I'm recording on, and I'm going to plug that in. And the charge is giving me an orange bar. Alright, I'll just put these two on the side, and then I'll show you the next item. To improve my sound quality, I decided to get myself one of these, the on-camera shotgun microphone Video Mic Pro. I did consider getting the Go, but I decided not to bother after looking at all the reviews. Because here in the side-by-side comparison, yeah, this sounds a lot better. It might have its own battery, but it's got a 10-year warranty. It's got an integrated Rycote Lyre suspension. I have no idea if that's how you pronounce it. The battery life for this is over 70 hours, and it's got a 20 decibel level boost. Now you might notice the damage to the box, I'll get back to that later. Okay, you've got all the usual blurb on that you would expect, and then there it is, attached to a very professional looking set, but then you look at what's inside, and that's a Lumid camera? No, so it just looks like a standard little camera unit, much like what I've got here, but mine's a Canon. So it's obviously compatible with that, supposedly. And a much bigger lens, my god, would I love to have one of those. The professional camera people will probably be able to tell me exactly what that is, but me being a complete amateur noob, I have no idea at all. Right, now, as for the damage in here, that appears to have been done in transit. Okay, as I said, I got this from Amazon. Obviously it came through the Royal Mail. And the entire parcel itself had been torn into. That's the outer brown package then that came in, the bubble wrap that it came in, and this bit of the box here. Now, it doesn't look like anybody's managed to get into it, but it did come wrapped again in one of these bags. All sincere apologies from the Royal Mail, and if it's been determined that anything's been stolen or missing and so on, I can put in a claim. But even that had been torn open slightly. Yeah, a bit worrying. But at least from what I can tell, just angling like this, it looks like everything's okay. None of the seals have been damaged in any way, so it does look like it should be fine. Right, into the screwdriver. My preferred weapon of choice when it comes to opening things like this up. Oops, and I've managed to tear the box, probably worse than my attempted thief did. Come on, you can open up. Come to Papa. Is everything okay? Well, obviously it should be okay, because let's face it, it's not been... whoever attempted to break into it didn't get this far, so there we are. A nice little Rode GoPro. That looks like quite a nice little setup here. Now, from what I understand from what most people have been saying about it, the one drawback that they have personally is that they forget to turn the damn thing on or off. Okay, so when they first come to use it, and it's all plugged into the camera, and they forget to turn it on, obviously they get no sound because they're actually having this plugged in turns off the on-camera mic, which can be a bit of a problem. And in other cases, when they have turned it on, they forget to turn it off. The main advantage the Go had over the Pro is that it takes power directly off the camera's battery, but it sounds horrible. Whereas this has its own internal power source, and just a quick look around, I can't really see any way to take the battery out. I was always assuming that you'd be able to do that and possibly save yourself a little bit of trouble. But opening it up like this, yeah, I can see straight off, there's absolutely nothing, no way Jose, that can take the battery out. Well, this is just me giving it a cursory look over. We've got the on-off switch here, no light on, so it's probably out of charge here, which makes me wonder how you charge it up. Do you just plug it into something else and power it up that way? There's the adapter, that lets you screw everything in a bit more, and that's a nice solid feel to the actual microphone. Can you take this off easily? If you need to clean this, can you take this off? Oh yes, that's quite nice. It's quite swanky. That looks like... well, that reminds me of some sort of material you can sometimes put in tumble dryers to help keep your clothes a little bit fresher, but other than that, yeah, that's quite a nice feel. It's also custom made to fit this area, so that ought to play off quite nicely. Now, the whole reason I got this was because I wanted to improve my production values just a tad, so I could actually improve my vocal performances somewhat. But that's basically all it comes with. So there's the instructions. Different cameraman, different camera, same microphone. Just going to tell me what I need to do to charge it up. There's all the warranty, quick start guide. To remove the battery cover, To remove the battery cover, push up on the indentation, then pull at the bottom of the cover. Is that it? No. Okay, I think I see it. I think I need to take this off. I think I've got the right area. So you push up like that, yes. And it sort of springs back in place because it's a bit stringy. This could be a problem. Nice little design flaw here, methinks. I'm going to need a stronger there we go. Alright, no batteries that come with it, but as you can see from the little symbol there, it's one of those funky little square batteries, so I need to invest me in one of those. Oh, well, that's not too bad. So I won't be able to do any on-site test tonight, but I will be able to do that as soon as I get me a battery. I won't recall reading anywhere that said what kind of battery you needed though. Or maybe I should just bother to read instructions like that. Let's just see if we can get that in place a bit better. Alright, so all these are the functions. That explains why it didn't turn on before. That's on neutral, that's on 20+, that's on -10. So it'll obviously take a bit of fiddling around, a bit of experimentation to find the best setting. But we'll just put that back on like that because it looks much nicer, much smarter when it's actually got its sleeve on. Or its hood, or whatever you want to call it. Alright, and it even confirms that it's one of those funny little square batteries. Here's a little tip: whatever you do with that kind of battery, don't wet the tips with your tongue. It'll give you a very sharp, painful feeling. I speak from experience as having done that several times as a child, and nothing's ever went wrong with me, has it? Let's see what else is there, just basic instructions after all of that. Yeah, so that's all nice and clear. So, will it fit into this shoehorn attachment? Probably will. You won't be able to see anything here. I'll just take that off like that. I already have an attachment on. That's my current light, and I was using it before. Okay, you turn it on with one press like that, and then you're supposed to cycle through the... Ooh, it just turned itself off there. And then you're supposed to cycle through the various intensities that it has. It's got 3 different settings, the 4th being off, if you want to call that a setting. But for some reason, even though it's supposed to be fully charged, it's not working properly tonight. I'll just try to put that back into charge to settle it. Alright, I'm just going to have to move the lighting rig, which is basically just a lamp, off to one side slightly while I just slide this in place. Trying to slide it in place. Is it compatible with my Canon shoehorn? Yes it is, hallelujah. Right, so that's it in place. That's good. Oh yes, that's quite nice bit of suspension work. I'll have to take a shot of this on some other camera and splice the footage together, but this looks... It's not as solidly put in as you might think. It's got quite a bit of bounce and whatnot, so if you're on the move, that should work quite nicely. Now, I remember seeing some reviews said that these bits, these little support bits, these little support bits here are supposed to be more like rubbery spring bits, but you know, they're actually a very gentle plastic. And some reviews did say that they gave you replacements, and there's obviously nothing in there. Well, to the point I can't see any way that you would actually replace these. If this plastic unit got bust, you'd probably have to physically remove it somehow, which it does look like there's some give, but I'm not going to try to do that right now. But there is a bit of give there. You could potentially take that off. No, you can see some sort of connectors just at the edge of the bottom there, although the camera's not actually doing anything. It's not actually zooming in properly, it's not focusing properly. But there is definitely something along there connecting it in to the bottom of the unit, so that does look quite nice. And there's nothing I can initially see on the instructions to say that you could do it any other way. But there's certainly no replacement ports. It's, what you see is what you get. Alright, so that's part 1. Part 2, I will be comparing the charge and the batteries and testing this as well, and probably also making use of another camera at the same time to take a look at this camera right here that you're seeing this image on. Well, that's it for today. I'll see you next time. Toodle-pip.